Hi all, this video marks the end of 5th module. In this we will be covering 4 topics: labor welfare, industrial fatigue, industrial discipline and industrial dispute. Starting with labor welfare. Labor welfare is the efforts by the employer to provide the best conditions of employment in their industries. Labor welfare activities makes laborers satisfied, which leads to cooperation of laborers, which in turn increases productivity of the industry. Some of the employee welfare activities include monitoring of working conditions, creation of industrial harmony, etc. Objectives or aims of employee welfare. Number 1. Overcome frustration and sense of monotony among employees. 2. Provide assistance in solving personal and family problems. 3. Offer facilities for health improvement. And 4. Providing opportunities for developing individual talents. Now, there are 3 methods of labor welfare: economic welfare methods, facilitate welfare and recreational welfare measures. First, economic welfare method. It includes providing health services, pension scheme, giving loans at reduced rate of interest, etc. Facilitate welfare measures include canteen facility, housing, restrooms, educational and transportation facilities, etc. Recreational welfare measures consist of sports, games, social get-togethers, cultural programs, etc. Important benefits of welfare measures are: first, promote healthy work environment by providing physical and mental health to workers. Second, improve standard of living of the workers. Third, stable workforce can be obtained because workers take active interest in their jobs. Fourth, the welfare measures creates industrial peace, healthy industrial relations and thereby increasing productivity of the organization. Fifth and last benefit is many social evils such as substance abuse can be reduced to a greater extent. Second topic in this section is industrial fatigue. Industrial fatigue refers to reduction in work of the worker and reduction in pleasure in doing a work. Several factors affect industrial fatigue. They are monotonous or repeated work. Second, non-recognition of the work by the employer. Bad or unsafe working conditions and lack of cooperation of the co-workers. Effects of fatigue are: fatigue reduces production and affects personal life of the worker. Several methods can be adopted to eliminate fatigue. Firstly, reduce the number of working hours. This can lead to higher productivity and less fatigue. Secondly, 5-day work in a week can be adopted. Third, systematic arrangement of machines and selection of methods can reduce fatigue. Fourth, providing sufficient illumination, ventilation and providing protective clothing, etc. can provide improved working conditions and thus reduce fatigue. Fifth is providing sufficient breaks in between the working hours. Third topic is industrial discipline. Discipline means to behave in accordance with the rules, regulations and orders defined by the management. There are 2 types of discipline: positive discipline and negative discipline. Willingly obeying rules and regulations without forcing is known as positive discipline. Controlling the employees through force or punishment is known as negative discipline. Several methods by which discipline can be improved are through positive motivation, giving rewards to workers and making the workers understand all rules and regulations. The last topic is industrial dispute. Industrial dispute means any dispute or difference between 2 employees or 2 employers or between an employer and an employee. Effects of industrial dispute are: workers lose their wages, management loses their profit, Public suffers due to shortage of goods in the market, and nation suffers due to loss of production. Causes of industrial disputes. Firstly, psychological causes include difficulties in adjusting with each other, authoritarian leadership, and strict discipline. Second, institutional causes, which include non-recognition of labor union by the management, unfair working conditions, etc. Lastly, economic causes, which includes more working hours, working in night shifts, inadequate wages, etc. Several methods can be adopted for solving these disputes. They are: first, collective bargaining. It is a process of joint decision making where workers and employees reach on an agreement and it is signed and set for a period of time. Second is conciliation and mediation, where representatives of workers and employers are brought together before a third party to reach at an agreement. Third, arbitration. In this, a third person termed an arbitrator listens to the viewpoints and reaches to an agreement. Arbitrator is chosen from the employee or employer and he or she does not enjoy any judicial powers. Last method is adjudication, where a third party who is appointed by the government solves disputes. Thank you.